Why do you always have to bring me along on the newest stuff, man?
Because you always bring me around when it's time to get money. So I'm grateful and thankful. And something I learned a long time ago is you just surround yourself with people who are smarter than you and have seen the possible potholes in front of you. And you've been a great mentor in that aspect. I greatly appreciate it.
I appreciate you, brothers, again. So we're right on the cusp of another explosion.
Oh, absolutely. It's crazy because this was my first crypto winter. So like this was my first time going through like a crypto bear. And I got my head cut off. But I've been DCAing on Bitcoin. So every 2 weeks I'm auto buying. And I've been doing that for over a year. So I caught all that bloody murder I was still buying in. And same thing on XRP. So those two I've been buying on auto buys.
Those Hinman emails were finally released.
Can we talk about that? Because I just saw pieces of it. And full disclosure, I have an XRP auto buy every week, but I don't like read the updated news every week. I'm just waiting for the SEC lawsuit to clear.
So everybody was all excited about these documents coming out and being public, and nothing happened. XRP pretty much remained the same. So I think it's right at 50 today. Everybody's expecting it to run, but we have no idea if it's going to run or not. A lot of false flags. What do you think's happening?
I don't know if it's going to have what bearing it's going to have on the case. I would have hoped that it would have pushed the price up a little bit, but maybe it's just one of those things where it's just more people putting money in right now in pieces, and they're just trying to hold off to see if the SEC is going to make a decision first. But it's been 3 years. How long do you think this case is going to drag out?
I have no idea. They said it can be days, it can be a few more months. I know there's a lot of pressure on the SEC, but you just never know at that level, man.
You can go on YouTube right now and just Google or just type in Gensler's name in a search and teaches crypto. And he's teaching a class about blockchain technology.
He's an MIT guy.
Oh yeah, I think it was MIT. I think it was an MIT class. And I watched his whole lecture series. He has multiple videos walking the students through blockchain, the significance of blockchain. Like, here's the thing. You're on recorded videos over and over talking about the beauty of blockchain. And then now you're trying to hold the entire industry back.
What's the game, though?
It's hold up the game so I can seed as much money into the pot so that when I pull the restrictions back, I get rich. That's the only thing that makes sense.
The game is real.
Yeah.
The game is real. I noticed when they came down on Coinbase, there were a number of huge investors, I think Kathy Wood being one of them, that came in and put a lot more money into Coinbase. And I thought about doing the same thing, but
why is that? Can you speak to that?
We talked about buy on the dip. So when the SEC came down on Coinbase, the price dropped. They're saying that Coinbase is, at the end of the day, is going to be the only exchange standing. Do you believe that?
No. Once these decentralized exchanges are able to grow too, I don't think Coinbase is going to be the only player. I don't think it's going to be all or nothing.
BlackRock is investing in an ETF that could unlock $15 trillion worth of crypto investment.
Man, I am so excited. Do you understand? Because what's the current market cap for crypto as a whole right now?
It's up there. I mean, it's not as much as it would be if the institutions were involved.
At the top of the market, right? Last year it was at like what? About 2 trillion at the top of the market, right? Now it's at least half. It's at probably a little under $1 trillion. Just imagine the entire crypto market going 15 times bigger in market cap.
So do you see the excitement on your face?
It's the excitement of when you, by accident, invested in Amazon early. You by accident. It's not, we're not like...
But this isn't Amazon. This is something that has been on the market at least 10 to 15 years. each major crypto has a crypto army. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess you could say me and you are part of a few of those.
That's a fact. We're definitely part of the XRP army.
But what worries me is, we get excited about upcoming news, and then nothing happens after the news is released.
Yeah.
And then people lose confidence. They start dropping out. They start selling their crypto. Are they trying to move people out of crypto so they can come in and swoop everything up?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, because think about it. Like, right now, it's bloody murder in the streets. I'm just willing to take more risks than the average person.
Well, I'm taking risks myself. I'll tell you what I did recently.
What's up?
I had probably about 15 to 20 cryptos in my bag.
Yeah.
And the other day I said, you know what? I'm going to consolidate. So even though I sold most, if not all of them at a loss, I was able to reinvest into a couple of the cryptos that I felt more confident in. Cryptos that I thought would stand the test of time, like XRP, Shiba, Algorand, XLM, HBAR.
A part of me feels that on this next wave, I know this is messed up what I'm about to say, but it touches on your point, which is there's going to be new investors coming in. They're going to pick up some of my bags and rise some of them terrible plays, and I'm just looking to break even on them. Then at that point, I'm gonna consolidate them all over. Do you think that's smart or stupid? Should I do it now and take the L, the major L?
It depends on what your risk tolerance is. If you feel that you should sit on them, because the ones you're talking about are all good ones, and I sold a couple of those. I didn't want to, but with the news around XRP and Shiba and Algorand, I wanted to invest more in those, so I just took the loss. You're the one that turned me on to crypto, and so you lost a lot more than I lost.
Yeah, I did.
So those are all projects that are going to come back and going to do well.
Oh, hell yeah,
for sure. And I'm going to end up getting back.
I'm getting more. Yeah. Now I'm specific. I'm getting excited now. But like the reason why I'm excited for them is because they're the only place right now in crypto where I see it's a real utility. Video games. Yeah. It's like I want to own in my video games. If I build a house in the video game, I want to own that. And I can sell it. There's a market for it. So that's why I'm so like pro Sandbox and Gal games, and because they have the advantage of having the early start. Like being able to build that infrastructure early.
But what you're doing, you're investing in things that you're interested in. And that is the key to investing. When I first started investing in stocks, all I bought was healthcare stocks and tech stocks because I was only interested in those two things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy anything outside of things in those categories. So the ones that I follow are the ones that I'm really interested in. So I wanted to consolidate into those projects.
Do you think everybody should try to stick to projects that they feel they can wrap their head around?
Yeah. If you're researching something, you have to have an interest. And if you don't have an interest in something, you're not going to dive very deep.
You mentioned something, I want to bring it back because you said how I brought Sandbox and Gala to you. You brought me some things. You brought me one thing I passed on. You made a killing on it. It was a stock. It wasn't a crypto. It was a stock. And you brought me another stock today that's involved with AI. And you got in at a good price. You called me and told me about it. I charted it the same day. I said, what did I say? I said,
you said I'm gonna get in at 13.
Where was it at? When
13 cents. I got it at
16.
16.
And you told me, and I was like, that's a good deal.
I said, I don't know if it's going down to 13, and it hit your number today. Yes. We're in the infancy stages of artificial intelligence, and this particular company is based in Canada, and it's called Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning.
AIML.
AIML is the ticker. AIMLF, and I think that this company is going to have a great chance to run. They applied for a certain patent, and I think once they get close to receiving that patent, I think you'll see the thing run to 50 cents, a dollar. And I was able to get in, get quite a few shares at that price. So
I'm not gonna put your share count out there. I know it. He got a monster bag.
Yeah, but I can lose it all. I can lose it all if it doesn't go well. But I have a really good feeling, because when certain categories start to trend,
yeah,
the whole market
rises high rates.
They all rise together. So I'm feeling real good when Google drops, when Chat GPT, when it starts doing its thing again.
Yeah.
All the AI stocks are going to run up, and so hopefully we're going to benefit from AI ML.
Yeah. So,
but it's not investment advice, of course.
Not investment. Give them your top 3 investment picks that you're going with, crypto or stocks.
Right now, I'm all in on AI MLF.
Fair enough.
Over the counter, OTC.
Yes.
It's not investment advice.
Not at all.
AI, and it's involved in healthcare. So technology and healthcare the same. I think it's going to be a game changer.
But that's your background. So that's the reason when we were talking about before about pick stuff.
It's an interest. I mean, I spent 20 years in the healthcare industry. So healthcare is an interest for me. Cardiovascular health, oncology, all that is an interest for me. So whenever a technology company comes out with the ability to assist or change healthcare in any capacity, man, I'm all in.